So, real quick, I'm a massive Harry Potter fan. I got Dumbledore. I have the Elder Wand somewhere. It's really high up in my cupboard and I couldn't reach it. So I've got a scarf. Oh, much better. Perfect. So let's talk about Fantastic Beasts, the sequel, The Crimes of Grindelwald. So I should start off by saying, spoilers, massive spoilers. If you haven't watched the trailer, don't watch the trailer. But if you have, let's talk about it, okay? One of the theories that was going around when they first started talking about this movie, and there was a character who they didn't say her name, they just said that she was what's called a maledictus, which is when you are cursed to turn into a beast. So her curse is that she'll eventually turn into some sort of snake, right? And you saw in the first and second trailer, there was some sort of freak show circus and it had the amazing snake lady. And so everybody that was talking about this was like, what is going on with the snake lady? They don't know what her name is. Imagine if she turned out to be Voldemort's snake Nagini. And everybody was like, whoa, that would be pretty cool. They were doing this with their scarves. Whoa. Whew. Bit hot in here. That's a pretty good bloody theory there. Doing this, some of this. Putting it around like this, excellent. The third trailer comes and everybody's like, oh, I can't wait to see this movie, it's gonna be good. Crimes of Grindelwald, Johnny Depp, not such a big fan, but he kind of looks okay here, that's fine. And then straight away, Ezra... You're thinking of Ezra Miller. George Ezra? I don't know the guy's name. Ezra Miller? Credence, the guy who plays Credence, and he's the Flash. Yeah, he's the Flash. God, I'm so bad at movie things. The dude who plays Credence, straight up, is like... Nagini, and points, hey, Nagini, or something like that. And then she's like, whoa, I'm turning into a snake, and she turns into a freaking snake. And so it's basically implied in the trailer that she is Voldemort's snake. And imagine how good that reveal would have been, instead of having it in the trailer, if some part in the movie it was oh, by the way, this is Nagini, and she's gonna turn into a giant snake, and she's gonna become a Horcrux, and then eventually Neville is gonna... Can you imagine how cool that would have been? I'm sad because I know this information now. I wish I hadn't watched the trailer. And by the way, I got in a freaking flame war on Twitter. I'm gonna put some screenshots up here. Boom, 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 boom. Honestly, the subhuman scum that is on Twitter, holy moly. People are just arguing oh, of course a Korean lady gets cast as a snake. And all I wanted to do was rant and be guys, why would they tell us about Nagini? Why wouldn't they leave that for the movie? I think what it is, here's what it is, right? Hang on, nobody wants to see this movie because Johnny Depp is in it and everyone's boycotting it because Johnny Depp is some fat Marlon Brando. So I can see where they're coming from because they're you know what? Nobody likes Johnny Depp, but if we put out the trailer and we put this massive spoiler in there, everyone's gonna go, what? And they have to see the movie because they want to know more about it, right? It just really makes me mad because they keep making movies and then they put the trailer out and they spoil the entire movie. It's okay, well, I'm not going to see the movie now. Ideally, right? This is what the movie would be. Maybe Newt Scamander being oh, we've got to find Grindelwald, huh? And then he's looks around and Dumbledore's there and he's yeah, we got to find Grindelwald. Let's fucking do this. Boof! They both put sunglasses on. And then they just slow motion walk out of frame. That would have been the ideal trailer for this movie. Because then people go, what the fuck is going on? I've got to see this movie now. I think there's something to that. He's walking through corridors and stuff and he's going what the fuck? Hang on, I've got to go this way. At the start of Johnny English. And then eventually he finds a room and he's okay, what's my mission? And then Dumbledore just steps out of the shadows and goes... It's on, motherfucker. Boof. Goes to black. Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald. That's the trailer I want to see. I'm still going to see this fucking movie, though, because it's going to be lit. Okay. Until next time. I wish this was whiskey, but it's just ginger beer. Oh, well. Bye!